welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone that is here, thank you for spending your time. No matter what day this is, no matter what year this is, no matter what month this is, thank you so much for spending your time and energy with me. And I'm grateful to spend my time and energy with you. So please feel free to leave a comment um, so that we can interact and learn from each other because that's what we are here to do. So, day 11 is about magic. So, today's word is magic. And yes, I know a lot of people may feel like, oh, are we really about to talk about magic? Like, is that really about to be this conversation? Yes. Magic is about to be this conversation, okay? And I feel like so blessed. I feel so blessed to be able to even talk about magic or to have experienced magic and to know that I'm going to forever experience magic. Um, so I just want to talk about what magic is to me for a moment. Um, magic to me is not this like fairy tale thing where you wave a wand and everything magically appears in front of you. I think that sometimes those stories, even though they have this essence of pretend, there's so much reality to it. And I think that's why we relate so much to Disney and so much to these um, animations and even anime. Like, anime looks like a cartoon, but anime is really adult. Anime is so, I mean, you know, I am learning a significant amount about anime, and I adore anime. My brother has been watching anime for years, like to the point where we were young, and I was like, bro, what are you watching all these cartoons for? And as I started watching them, they were not cartoons. There was so much magic in it. There was so much magic that was able to um, relate into reality. And that was so cool. Um, and just like magic is your imagination to me. Magic is being able to know that you can produce, create, or make anything, from literally producing a television show to producing a cartoon to producing a school or a class or a doctor's office. Like, magic is in the details, for real. Magic is in the small things, and we usually see the magic in that big picture. But magic is all of the small details too that creates the big picture for me. And like I said, I cannot wait to hear about what you guys think about magic, cuz see, magic is such a it's almost a controversial word, right? It's almost like the word devil, or at this point, even sometimes it's like saying God, because you know, we get sensitive about certain things, and I understand why we all get sensitive about certain things. Um, I am really grateful that I have experienced so many different beautiful people in this world that I don't really um, think that everybody is as different as we think. So that's just one little thing I want to put out there. um, so my point that one of the points that I really want to make is describing how magic is such a relational, everyday, tangible thing. You know, I know some guys out there, you guys might not be able to understand what I'm saying when I say this, but I know a lot of women will understand, and hopefully, we are growing so much that we can learn to understand the other gender in a respectful way, right? So, the fact that women have children every day is magic. The fact that dogs have puppies is magic. The fact that cats have kittens, crocodiles have babies too, owls have babies too. You know, the fact that all of these creations are creating children, that is magic. I mean, that is magical to me. That a whole thing is made and grows up, and they make the choices that they want to make to become what they want to become and influence all of the lives around them, and like, wow. When you think of the process of how it starts from 0 to whatever age that we're all blessed to accumulate to. Magic is such an expansive experience. It's not just a Disney movie or this pretend thing that's in children's books. It's a real live energy. Magic is, imagination lives in magic. And, all of the things that we create comes from our imagination. And think of all the joy and all the love and all the amazing things that are created from our imagination. Sometimes people think that imagination is, an insight or an intuitive or a dream, or when I say intuitive, I mean like an intuition or, a feeling or a vibe or a dream. Or sometimes people are like, oh, they're crazy, they're making up all this stuff. But sometimes you gotta look crazy. Sometimes magic is here to show you how crazy you are. You are magic. I am magic. It is magical that we are here and get to decide who we want to be, how we want to be, and how we influence others. Isn't that magical? The fact that we get to make our own decisions, our own choices, that's magic. And, honestly, some of our ancestors, no matter what color or complexion you are, on the lighter end or on the darker end, different experiences, yes. But some people on those different scales leveled out emotionally and mentally and created magic and created change. Martin Luther King was one of those people. And, to just understand the concept that everybody is a different shade on the same line. Everyone on the same line is just a different shade. And Martin Luther King was able to recognize that and say, hey, we are literally all equal. And the day that I can see all colors interacting, not judging each other, and loving each other, that's what we're here for, right? So, blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Blessings beyond measure, beyond what we can actually even imagine for us all. I send that energy out to you, and I send that energy out for myself, that we can all remember how magical life is, even in the smallest detail of being able to say, hey, I can make my own decisions, my own choices, therefore create the life that I want to create. And that is magical, and it's a blessing because a lot of people sacrificed for us to be here, just as we will sacrifice for our future to be here and for their world, for them to be capable of changing their environment and their world for the better, right? For the growth, encouraging one another along the way, as I hope to do and as I get from so many of you. Blessings beyond measure. You are powerful, you are significant, you are important, and you are beautiful. Blessings beyond measure, and I will see you tomorrow.